All right, David DeMarco, hit it.
Hi, I'm David DeMarco, owner, winemaker, all-around guy at Seneca Shore Wine Cellars here on beautiful Seneca Lake. With me today is Paul Thomas of the Seneca Lake Wine Trail. He will be your photographer for the moment. It has come to our attention that our country is in the desperate throes of an energy crisis. So here at Seneca Shore and the Seneca Lake Wine Trail, we are doing our best to come into this new technology. Here we have a wood gasification system which uses wood from the vineyard, from the hedgerows, from our forest, down trees that are just going to rot anyway. We put it all in there, it gasifies it, and then brings it down to a combustion chamber at 1800 degrees and completely combusts it. Can you look at the top up there?
Oh yeah.
And see, there's very little smoke coming out because smoke is waste. If you've got smoke coming out of the tailpipe of your car, you're wasting gasoline. The same with the gasification stove. No smoke, 100% combustion, that's good. So let's take a look and see how hot it is down there.
And to clarify, this unit you're using these days, you just put it in less than a year ago, right?
We just put it in for this current heating system last July, a year ago, and already we've saved about $3,800 in propane costs for the year. And this unit has a 10-year warranty. It'll pay for itself in 3 years. So 7 years at about $4,000 a year is free. So by putting the stove in, we're actually making $28,000 that we don't have to pay whoever would sell us the natural gas.
And you know who that is. And you know who that is. And you're doing that. And you use it to heat the winery and the water for you using the winemaking.
Right. It is space heating in the winery. It is hot water in the winery. And I wouldn't believe how much hot water we use in rinsing out tanks. It is so wonderful to use hot water to clean out a tank. It cleans the tank in about half the time rather than standard cold water, which is freezing in the middle of winter. So let's take a look at our gasification.
All right. Excellent. So what's going on down here?
Can you actually see that?
Oh, you can see it well.
Okay, so that's the wood that is heated up above, turns into a gas, comes to the combustion chamber, and is totally burned at 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. And then the combustion products, which are basically water and carbon dioxide, go up through a heat exchanger and come out the top, and as you saw before, there's almost no smoke at all. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, and I think it's important to note that too, David, because some people watching might think, oh, well, he's burning wood, so he's, you know, maybe emitting a lot of pollution. And the fact is, with this kind of system, you're really burning darn near everything.
Yes, and that's the good thing. There are always a little startup. When it starts up, it puts off a minute or two of smoke. But we'll take a look inside now. There. After the smoke clears, you can see the wood gets hot, turns black into charcoal, and if you just give it a moment, it should come roaring back to life because it's starved for oxygen right now, and by opening the door, it gets more oxygen than it needs, because normally it doesn't burn with an orange flame. Orange flames are cold flames. It means they have too much fuel. They need a lot more air forced into it, and that's what happens in the combustion chamber. The air is forced into it. So this is your traditional sort of fire without the bottom combustion chamber. All that unburned gas just goes right up the chimney. But it's really the gasification principle that makes this so energy efficient.
What's all the goo here, David? You got a lot of goo on your door.
That's creosote.
That's what creosote looks like.
And when it gets in your chimney and you don't clean your chimney out, that will eventually catch on fire. Here in a stove, it's okay to have creosote because eventually, as you see, it just pulls off and falls into the fire chamber. So it will get burnt here in this system. And the chimney actually itself does get very hot, so it's sort of self-cleaning.
Now, if you take a look at the chimney, you'll see how much smoke there is.
Yep.
Because this type of orange fire is not very efficient. It looks pretty, puts out heat, but it's a lot of wasted energy. So, there you have it.
All right.
Close the door and take a look inside.
All right.
See where the pipes go, the hot water pipes.